Hello, I'm Sephrajin and this is my Sneaky Sentry build with a detection rate of 14, but offering a China Puff Grenade Launcher and akimbo Paris submachine guns for damage. And as you see, it's 4 suppressed sentries and 2 loud sentries. As throwable, we're picking concussion grenades because they're just awesome if you need to revive someone and your Inspire is on cooldown. For meter weapon, I've picked the Ice Pick because it has a great range of 250 and a basic concealment of 30, which is slightly better than the utility knife. Or other weapons if you have all the DLCs, for example. I also recommend the Arkansas Toothpick, which is kind of nice for the range, especially if you want to pick converts. It helps at times if you don't do too much base damage with the melee weapon. The deck is Anarchist. And now let's focus on the build. As said, it has Inspire, Combat Doctor just in case you should decide to bring Doctor bags with you rather than 2 more sentries. It has Hostage Taker and Partners in Crime Ace, Joker's Ace, so your Joker does more damage and survives a lot longer, which is also very nice. Speaking of meat shield, so it lasts longer, so you don't have to run into the open, well, quotes. Sometimes you don't have to, but sometimes you do. Well, this just helps, so it survives longer. Obviously, we have Resilience Ace and Die Hard Basic, because yeah, with sentries we interact a lot with objects, and having these 50% less damage is just helpful. Also Bullseye Basic for armor gating, just in case your armor should deplete. Do a headshot and you have another 5 damage, so you don't die that quickly. Now for Sentry build, we obviously have all the engineering tree aced, and Breach is just basic, so it actually deserves the name Sneaky. It would be bad if you tried to sneak and then have a loud drill, you know. But sadly there is no time gain promised included with that. Next one is duck and cover and parkour and inner pockets, all basic, because usually I ace parkour so you can reload while running. However, with sentries you should stick around your sentries to replace them as soon they start getting, you know, some damage, just in case. So you don't need to be that far away, thus you shouldn't need to run, thus you don't need to reload while running. Inner pockets is just helpful to get a little bit more of concealment. Optical illusion is nice, well, so you don't get targeted that often while replacing sentries. And low blow and high value target just in case you need to do some damage by your own weapons. So crits and 15% more damage do help if you have to kill a cloaker or a choker dozer in case they should charge at you. This build is not death sentence 1 down approved or capital because it doesn't have 9 lives. However, it does have martial arts basic, just so you don't get as much melee damage as you would otherwise, and don't get downed as quickly as you otherwise would. Now, again, just for it to be complete with Jack of all trades, you can bring 2 equipments, and with this one you can now select a less noisy version. You get a new deployable, the silenced sentry, and yeah, thus you can bring those. And with tower defense Ace 4 in total as a primary, and however, as the secondary always gets the half of it, we bring 2 loud sentries. The loud sentries are to attract the enemies, while the silent sentries are to kill the enemies that are trying to destroy the loud sentry. This said, you only place 1 loud sentry usually, so if it should get destroyed, you still have another one to attract the enemies to before they start heading for your silent sentries, because they are more worth, because they should take less aggro. However, if they are the only ones doing damage, they do get aggro as well, and sentries do get destroyed pretty easily if you don't take care of them. Now this said, let's go to the weapon mods. Now the China Puff is pretty easy and straightforward because it just has a concealment boost, and the Riot Stock, which basically just removes the stock. So it just have the grip. And for the para, it's the medium suppressor, concealment boost as well, the aftermarket shorty foregrip for a little bit of stability, compact laser module for the laser, and since it doesn't change anything in concealment or thread or so, straight grip for more concealment, lower receiver for more damage, and speed pull magazine is just the way to go because it is a lot of build after all, and fast reload is always the best way to survive. Please note that even though the speed pull magazine is equipped and you see the reload time is down to 1.5, in the overview you still see a reload time of 3. This is a bug from Payday that it doesn't reflect this mod accordingly in the main screen. So basically I should do this as a bug report as well. Well, we have the throwable, we have the melee, we have the Arcus stack. Well, basically that's it. If you're interested how well this build does, please watch my Deathwish video for Mall Crasher as a demo gameplay. Yeah, I hope this will convince you and you like it. So, this said, thanks for watching. Again, hope you liked it. Please leave a comment if you want to. Well, see you around. Bye.